So let's move to the next, which would be the up, mid, low controls. And this is just for the cartoony effect for the head. I just clicked it. Okay, and it showed them, but her head is so big that it didn't actually, I wasn't seeing them in the viewport. So I'm going to grab them and definitely place them properly because this is not going to work. Let me look at what kind of control it expects. Actually, they might be in the right place based off of what I'm seeing in this image. They are really close together though. I'm going to do a little bit of adjustment here. Just a little bit like that. If it doesn't turn out too well, I'll come back to the saved file and get it done. And now I see the final fitting piece, which I completely forgot about, but eyelid main 2, which is something I realized that for me would be very wise to do. And it says it's for polydense models. So you would use an outer rim for eyelid main and another one, and the inner edge loop for eyelid main 2. So I might have to go back to my eyelid main and deactivate it so I can utilize this, because I really do have a thick eyelid here. I don't have easily definable edges. Yeah, it'll probably be in my best interest to do this. So I'm going to see if I can maybe use this edge loop for eyelid 2. I might need to go further in there. Use this for eyelid 2. Although it doesn't feel like the best choice. I definitely think this would be best if this was eyelid 2. And then I'm going to go back up here and I'm going to deactivate eyelid 1 because I'm pretty sure I picked not so good choice for eyelid 1. So let me deactivate eyelid main and find something on the outskirts. So somewhere maybe here, this one right there. Okay. Yes, that looks like a good eyelid main. Okay, so that's it. I have my 2 eyelids, eyelid main, eyelid 2. I hope for some great results. And that's it for the fitting. So it is definitely time for building. Let me take a look at this optional extra eyebrow controls and see what it is. So these look like they'd be points directly on the geometry. I think it's worth trying it out. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to load in Powder, one of the advanced skeleton characters, because I know she has a good face rig, and I'm going to see if you get these 3 controls with the regular build or if they in fact use the extra controls. So I'm going to the fitting, go to build and go toggle fit advanced. Okay, it looks like, yeah, they used them to get this type of control for her. So let me toggle fit advanced and just take a look at what it feels like. Yeah, it's not bad. I think I am going to do it. I'm going to use those extra controls. It's around here. Let me isolate these pieces. Okay, so yeah, so I'm going to pick maybe right there to be the first extra. Okay. This would be the middle one. And then the last one will be maybe, I should be careful with this because with eyebrows, most of the movement is happening here. The outside here, there isn't that much movement. When you're animating, you wouldn't be moving this at all. It makes the character look really weird. Most of the movement happens here. But I guess in this case, it doesn't matter. What I was hoping to do is, I guess, do like I did with the tongue and move them closer to this part so I have more controls for here. But I think that is unnecessary. I think I'll just do what the guide says. But it just does feel weird that towards the end here I have it's so close to a point. I have so many controls where there is not going to be that much articulation. So I'm going to move it one step further. Yeah, and have it somewhere there. And maybe this could move over too. Actually, no, I'm going to leave this one over there. I think we should be fine. Maybe with this one, I went too far in. Maybe there should be better. Okay, yeah, that should be fine. I think it should be okay. All right, so what I'm going to do now is save this file, because I'm definitely going to need to come back to this if the next stage, I get any failures at the next stage, which is building. So I'm going to make sure I save this fitting, get ready to build. So let's get started with the building process.